Going?
It has not.
Going?
It's saying we're live.
Are we live? I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim.
It's saying we're live. It looks like I gotta turn my light on. I'm now realizing, but it looks like we're live.
Let's give it a go here. How now?
Can you guys hear us in the chat?
Brown cow. Oh, hey now. All right. You know what? I think we are live. So, hey, welcome into the Ryan Ripken Show. Happy Thursday. We're sorry about the streaming issues, so we just said screw it. We're doing it live strictly on YouTube today. Hope you guys are having a great day. As we get closer to the weekend, Friday's tomorrow. So we got to change things up a little bit on the show. We can't pull in some of the content that we wanted to put on the show today, but guess what? We got a whole heck of a lot to talk about. One being that, hey, the Birds, when Jordan Westberg is back, it has people thinking, can these Orioles make an impact now that the team seems to be getting healthier and have a chance to hopefully make some noise? We're going to go around a little bit with baseball. There is a couple other tidbits that we want to get into. We are having our fitness challenge today, and that's why we got our good old wheel here to have a little fun. And we did want to break down a specific situation that happened in yesterday's game, and it would go down as really nothing. It just went down as a foul ball. But to me, there's a lot that went wrong into the play, but we're going to have to wait for a different day, Zach. Yeah. And we can't do the call-ins because of the stream. So it's just what is going on?
You know what?
Today?
This is like old school podcasting. We're just talking. We're just going to be us talking. And yes, it is this is the giveaway hat for Sunday. Cube.
What?
We can't even pull up.
What it is?
Can we even pull up things right now?
No, we can't pull up anything.
Can I put Nope, can't put anything on screen. So you guys are learning this with us as we are going live straight from YouTube. So
the tube, baby. But hey, if you are on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Are we tagged up too?
No, I'll do that.
Nice. Unique New York. And Brad, I see you as the resident dad. Yeah, there is a straw hat, but are these the hats on Sunday for Father's Day? Yes, sir, they are. Shout out the Orioles. We just got a little care package of some of the items that they have on deck. I gotta say, these hats, it's hot outside, it's summertime. Like, these hats just feel like it's all about it. It feels like it's summertime now, where I could have a little bit of a drink, have some Deep Eddy, or maybe have some Fordham Lee here, which we might be doing some samples as we enjoy this Thirsty Thursday. If I look at this correctly on the giveaway, since we're on that, we got a little bit of everything. So Zach, you're going to demonstrate for us. Why don't you take it out of the wrapper?
I'm just taking it out of the bag. So this one, when is this giveaway? The Mr. Splash.
Ooh, is this the beach T-shirt? That is sad. First 20,000 fans.
Oh, down the ocean, Ocean City.
Is that the bird with an ice cream cone?
Yeah, triple scoop.
Ooh,
triple.
Yeah, I'm curious though. What are the flavors for the bird?
All right, so I'm going to assume that it looks like it's a vanilla. Vanilla's going to be up top, I'm believing, because that's what they're doing with the yellow, I'm guessing. Because it looks like maybe there's like a strawberry kind of pinkish down here, and then I'm guessing this is going to be a chocolate in the middle, supposedly. So,
definitely some whipped cream up top.
Without a doubt. And then I like, the Mr. Splash Seagull Floaty.
So there's that one, right?
And then we also have, I think this is the
That's the City Connect soccer jersey, which will be in a couple weeks. Yeah. So we can say that's for a couple weeks, but if you want to,
we don't have to go through that one yet.
But this hat for this weekend, beach T-shirt.
What hat
is Saturday? And what hat?
Yeah, what hat?
What's teeny? I'll tell you what's not teeny is this straw hat, and this is for Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to each and every one of those fathers out there. Sunday, Father's Day, go get your hat at the yard. I got to say, it's actually very comfortable. Zach, there is something else that we got, but I don't know if we're going to display that. I haven't even opened that one yet.
I think that's prized possession.
I don't know if that's a prize. People have a different opinion on what that means by a prize, but we might have something of value in a couple weeks there. We'll be up at Charlestown Races for that one. But let's get into the show as we go. And as always, though, can I click on that? Nope.
You're not gonna be able to, but that appreciate you. Welcome.
See, you knew exactly what I was trying to do there.
Yeah.
You know exactly what I was trying to do.
It's gonna get some take some getting used to.
It will. I'm trying to get used to this whole different. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Ryan Ripken Show, though. We are live Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays right here on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Shout out Facebook. I mean, I think that people are really loving those Legends series. Excited that in the future, after this week, we got a few names lined up that I think people are really going to enjoy being a part of the program. Should be a fun time. I also realized I got to text Daniel Alvarez to tell him that we can't get him on the show because StreamYard is down. And that's unfortunate. So let me tell our guy that we can't get him to hop in.
Yeah, StreamYard being down at a very I was wondering if it was just us. And actually, unfortunately, it happened. Thankfully, after we finished our fun little interview, we'll get into maybe a later date. But we thought it was us, and then we went online and found out it was everyone. And I don't know, I guess there's some people, there are two types of people right now that use StreamYard. There are those people like us who couldn't get in, and once, you can't start anything. Then there are the people who were live when it happened, and, they can't end their live. They are stuck live right now. There's no way for them to end it. I've jumped on a few streams while I was looking it up on X, Twitter. And there are some people who are sitting on live right now just talking about how they are trying to stop their live. So I guess we could be in that position, right? But we'd find something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll find something to talk about, just like we always do. We do have the gift of gab. That's what I've been told after a long period of time. But we got a lot to talk about. Maybe while we do that, we're going to get into our Orange Crushes and Deep Eddy vodka here in the future with our Orange Crushes. But I got to say, I was given this Fordham Lee Distillery Chocolate Love liqueur. So it's bourbon base, Zach, or even some with some moonshine base. But you know what? This kind of looks like a milkshake. It is Thursday. It's Thirsty Thursday. So we might have to try this out here. And maybe we're just celebrating because the Orioles have won another game. Just kidding. They got to win a lot more games. But yesterday was fun for a lot, Zach. It was a fun day when the Birds put up a 7 spot in the 8th inning. They win it going away against the Tigers, against a tough pitcher in Casey Mize. And the question starting to be created, well, can the Baltimore Orioles get healthy? And with these stars coming back, can they make a run? And I'll tell you what, I saw one graph out there, Zach. And if you said it was like the timeline of like the first game of the season when Zach Eflin and Jordan Westberg played to yesterday, and if I had told you what the team's record was, if you just saw those two photos, and credit to, I saw it out there, shout out when I see it, I'll give them full credit. But the point of this is that Westberg being back, Kowser back, there's some juice. Adley starting to swing the bat, Gunnar swinging the bat, Jackson Holiday taking the jump. Are we getting a little delirious?
I mean,
probably, but it's exciting.
Yeah, and this team, they're two separate teams when and lineups when guys like Jordan Westberg, Colton Kowser and Cedric Mullins are in, compared to when they're not. I mean, we've talked about the little things, the runners in scoring position, the reliability. Seti and Westberg are the two guys on this team that when they're up with runners in scoring position, you expect the runner to get in. Whether it's 2 outs, no outs, 1 out, you expect them to find a way to get runs in. And I think that is what the Orioles really missed while they were going. I'm going to say it specifically about Westberg because you can say, oh, well, he was a part of the team earlier. He was still dealing with his back injury. He was uncomfortable. You could tell he wasn't feeling the same, moving the same. He looks healthy. He looks confident, homers in back-to-back games. Jordan Westburg, I think I tweeted out very early in the season. I think it was after the second or third. I said maturing is realizing that Jordan Westburg is the glue that holds. And I still believe that. I think he is the type of player that when he enters that lineup, that stability of knowing he is going to go out there. I mean, yesterday, the first 3 at bats he saw 22 pitches. 22 pitches and 3 at bats. I mean, talk about grind it out, find a way, make the pitcher work, and it pays dividends for this team. It really does. And I think it gives confidence to others that feed off of it.
No doubt about it. When you have guys back in your lineup, they impact the team more than just the results on the field. Now, a guy like Jordan Westburg, yeah, he's a great player. He is going to make impact plays on the field, but it's that confidence you get by just seeing one of your guys in the lineup. Zach, it's like what you tell me every day. When you see me, you just feel confident. You feel like you can just take on the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I can see it right there. Is it every Thursday you're just kind of down?
I was trying to read the chat to figure out if I could, because I was seeing the share screen and I was like, okay, we can't do that I was trying to find a way to get
what happened with the shared screen? We can't do it anymore?
Well, no, I'm saying if we did, I'd have to make sure we get that Jordan, if we wanted to find a way to get the Jordan Westburg talk.
Oh, I just meant us having, I see what you mean.
Yeah, no.
But I was just trying to make a kind of a joke, but it's serious. I make you feel invincible.
And that's exactly what I said.
That's exactly what you were going to say. But for Jordan Westburg, he does have an impact like that for the Orioles. Like when you see him step on the field, guys are going, hell yeah, we got our guy. We're ready to rock and roll. Kowser's back. We got our guy. We're ready to rock and roll. And you're seeing this kind of wave of enthusiasm, this excitement. And we wanted to play the clip because Jordan Westburg, when we had him on earlier this year, talked about the identity of the Baltimore Orioles, of what they want to be. And paraphrasing, he was talking about he wants the Orioles to be that gritty blue collar. We're going to battle. We're going to scratch and claw and grind. And they hadn't been that team this year. But I'll tell you what, a big reason why they can't be or haven't been is because Jordan Westburg really embodies that for this ball club. So tell you what, Zach Eflin went and pitched a great game. Jordan had his moments, but it was really the whole lineup. It was a complimentary game from top to bottom. Obviously, they're going to be facing a tough task on the short term in Scooble. But in general, this is something for the Baltimore Orioles where you get a little confidence here and you build up with these guys. Why can't you feel like you can make a run? And it's a long ways away. But attitude, confidence, and the thought process, it's there for the Orioles to try to make a jump, Zach.
And I mean, it sounds crazy, but sometimes the guys that come back don't even need to. Obviously, Westburg's off to a great start since being back. Kowser is done. I mean, that one home run in Sacramento, the sack still is yet to land.
The sack.
It doesn't always need for them to be catalysts that get you to that next step. Sometimes it's just the addition of those guys. Sometimes it's just the team feeling like they're more complete. Like, oh, we can pass the baton down. We don't need to be a hero because I trust Jordan Westburg behind me. I don't need to because Colton Kowser behind me can drive me in. I think it's more of a belief, and they do get that confidence rolling. And you saw it in the 8th inning last night. I think something that's really important is there was a wild pitch and Cedric Mullins scored to make the game, what would it have been, 5-1, to make it a 4-run lead. 5-1. It was 5-1, 2 outs, Jackson Holiday, middle of an at-bat, nobody on base. And they found a way to get 5 more runs, to just scrape across 5 more runs, whether it was infield single with Jackson, whether it was working walks, whether it was O'Hearn single, or then Jordan Westburg long ball. They fed off of each other, and it was that, hey, it's 2 outs. That doesn't matter. No one on base, that doesn't matter. We can start a rally right now. I think the more they get into that belief, you're going to see it snowball, because that's the 2023 team. That's the beginning of 2024. That was the end of 2022. It was that, we're down 4 in the 7th. Well, I guess we got to turn it on now. I guess it's time to go win the ball game, because they weren't out of it. They didn't believe they were out of it. And yeah, last night it could be, hey, you scored 7 runs in a game you were going to win anyway, even if you didn't score those 7. Yeah, but it got the confidence. It got that momentum of, hey, doesn't hurt that it's against the team with the best record in baseball that you were able to get that momentum. And just for the first time, I'll say it all year, really felt like the Orioles grabbed a game and slammed the door. They didn't allow the other team to kind of linger like, oh, we might make this, even in their 4 3-run wins, it felt like, the other team at times in the 9th kind of would make it a little interesting, maybe get the tying run at the plate, whatever it may be. Orioles said, no, we're slamming the door. Tomorrow, let's go try to win a series. So I think that was the big thing that I'm excited about, was it felt like this team, I'm not going to say got their swagger back because, they're going to keep this rolling. They're going to score 7 runs in every, in an inning every game. No, but I feel like they're slowly getting that comfortability with each other in the lineup again, and confidence that, hey, I just need to get on. I don't need to hit a home run because the guy behind me can get a hit and then the guy behind him can get a hit. And now all of a sudden we got something cooking. I think that's what's important for this team right now.
Chemistry is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. Chemistry is a real thing. And when you feel that a team is starting to gel once again, and not that they didn't like each other before, but it's a snowball effect, right? In everything in life, I try to create an example of sports to anyone else that's outside of that realm or is trying to understand more. But most people that have been involved with a team or has been in the workspace, you can kind of tell when something's going wrong in your area of work. Things can be contagious. You can feel that impact when shit's hitting the fan. So when the Orioles were struggling, yeah, they all liked each other, but was that a fun place to be in the locker room? Loss after loss, not being able to go out there and execute? No, it stinks. Believe me. Been in locker rooms where we lost 13 in a row. I've been in locker rooms where we're sitting there wondering, okay, is someone going to lose their job? You're frustrated on your own personal, individual part in this whole thing, right? Because if you have the team component, then you also have the individual where you're asking yourself, what the hell do I need to do better? But once one thing goes and another, you feel like you can get back on track. For the Baltimore Orioles, they feel like they're getting back on track. And while the Orioles are getting back on track, we're trying to as well here on the Ryan Ripken Show. We apologize again for the technical difficulties. We're not on X or Facebook today, but we are live on YouTube. So if you're watching with us live right here on YouTube and you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We do have legends of the game interviews that we put out every Sunday. We have content essentially that goes out each and every day, but we appreciate all of our members here. And Zach, on a another note for the channel, we just went over 17,000 here. Maybe that's why.
17,000, baby. That's crazy. 17,000.
And it's all because of you guys. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Maybe that's a way for us to take a little bit of a shot.
Although I will say it is funny us celebrating 17,000 in these hats. Kind of makes it. It's like
I feel like I need to have some banjo music.
Well, no, I almost sit there and I looked at us and I was almost got that feeling of like, wow, 17,000 people really decided that they wanted to that they enjoyed this. So can't thank you guys enough. We talk about how incredible this community is all the time, but it truly is. And I will try to do it, Nick. I will try to do it. I'll try to get the link to the Discord. Go join that as well. Awesome things happening over there. It's free. So is subscribing if you're not. So, well,
this is not Snickerdoodle. This is chocolate love. Chocolate love. ELE. Everybody love everybody. Zach, why don't you come on over here and get yourself, as we're fancy here today. Woo! Oh, that's good. Holy shirts and pants. Put this in an espresso martini. Are you kidding me? In this
economy.
Are you trying to get in the shot here?
Well, no. Were we going in the shot?
Do you want to get in the shot? I feel like I'm delayed. Are we back? Oh, there you are. Hey.
There we are.
There we go. Hey.
Yeah,
cheers. And cheers to all of you. Have a day. Have a night.
Have a sip.
And sip and smile, baby.
Oh, that is really good.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, little snaps right there. Beautiful.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, that tastes like chocolate love.
That tastes like chocolate.
That is chocolate love. It's a beautiful day here. It is truly a beautiful day. And you know what, Suzak? It's a beautiful day because you got this beautiful wheel that we are going to have a part of our little Merit Club fitness challenge because we had to change it this week. We apologize, had some personal things going on. We would have loved to kept to our normal programming, but we will be back in the thick of it moving forward. But I think, Zach, we're going to put 6.
Yeah, we'll do 6 little or 6
fitness challenges.
They can range in difficulty because, make it a little more interesting with the wheel.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm wondering, not that I'm asking for anyone to actually donate a super chat too, but if someone did with it, because apparently you can set goals. I didn't know you could set goals on here on the YouTube side. Did you see this?
You can set a goal. Wait, pick a goal, 10 super chats.
And share how you'll celebrate. Zach will chug the entire bottle.
That's great. I did not. That's wild.
I had no idea that this existed.
No, you know what? We're finding out a lot of things about, I guess, worst case, maybe now we know we can do this. I know it is pixelated for a lot of people, so we apologize for that. This is not going to be a normal, but yeah, maybe we just have people in the chat put workout ideas in the chat and we'll pick 6 of them.
Yeah, I agree.
That's kind of how we're gonna have to do this.
Is it because of the internet? Probably.
I think honestly, I don't know. I think it might just be like I don't think YouTube's the best for like going straight
to a stream because StreamYard's failed us.
Yeah,
it's not up. I checked it.
Thanks, StreamYard.
It's going to be a negative review because also too earlier we sat down with Tim Foreman of the band Switchfoot because they're coming to Hollywood Casino on July 5th, and we're going to be able to give away tickets, by the way. So stay tuned for that with the live show, and we'll have more opportunities for you guys to win as we get closer up there. So we will definitely talk about that. And if you guys want to be a channel member, we appreciate it. Joe, see ya. Member for 14 months, 13 months, Friday the 13th tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Ruck Facco.
Oh, Josiah saying love Switchfoot. Absolutely incredible interview. That was awesome.
Well, the interview's still going on StreamYard. We couldn't end it.
The interview's still going. We're going to get StreamYard's going to come back, and we are going to have, at this point, we're looking at so far an hour and 30-minute interview on our hands.
Beautiful.
Don't you
beautiful. But let us know, guys, what we need to do right here. What is going on this beautiful wheel? The wheel of misfortune. As we are going to do the fitness test that you guys will pick one, and then we'll spin it. Loser between Zach and I is going to have to do it. So, yeah, we'll see how that all goes. But shout out our friends over at Merit Clubs, meritclubs.com. If you are looking to sign up for a membership, we have a one-day membership that we can give out now. We had 2 weeks. We had a month at one point, but in the summertime, everyone likes to go to the pool while also going to work out, doing some yoga, doing some fitness courses. Heck, I think I'm doing a little fitness performance test next week. We're doing a live show next Tuesday at Merit Clubs as well, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully StreamYard will be working by then, but not going to hold my breath as we're looking at it at this stage of the game. But we appreciate it. So, guys, let us know. Let us know how it is. Oh, Trizzle saying 75 push-ups.
All right, this was
first one in. Are we doing that, you think?
We're doing 75. We'll do 50.
I mean, what, you don't want to do 75 push-ups?
A casual sip and 50.
No. 75. Screw it. 75, Zach. Because you know what? You don't have to do it all at once. You just have to get it done. I did a kettlebell workout the other day, or last night, and I sent it to Rocco because, Rocco tells me how great of cardio shape he's in. So I said, hey, buddy, try this. Do it with a 45-pound kettlebell. You'll be gasping for air. It's tough. But we're trying to have fun here. At the end of the day, it's just about having a good time and making a fool out of one another as we continue to do this. And I see some of the other channel members here. Guys, Cube, appreciate you. Any update on getting rid of the Rocco head? That's a good question. I think we're hoping it goes away as soon as possible. We're really sorry for the inconvenience. I know that is a terrifying thing. Kieran, I see a 1-year membership, boys. Appreciate y'all. Any word on Dean getting scratched? I know that Keegan Aiken's the opener tonight. Yeah. I don't think they said that Dean is not throwing.
Yeah, they haven't. They have not, from what.
You know what? I'm just going to text him.
Yeah, just text Dean. Are you pitching tonight? That honestly, yeah. We're now asking the important questions. Why speculate when we can just ask Dean if he's pitching tonight? So maybe he is.
I just asked him, are you okay?
All right. So there we go. There we go. We will know.
The last message I had to him, this was when he went out there, not the last outing, the outing before, and I said, very proud of you. And he texted me back, I'm proud of you more. He's a good kid. Really good kid. Because, and I hope.
This is journalism.
This is journalism. And Steve, see you there, member for 3 months. Justin, feels more like 1.4 months. Time flies. I like what you did there. But on that kind of note here, Zach, as we kind of go around a little bit with baseball and the situations that are at hand, there's so much time that's left. And we mentioned yesterday that how the AL still feels wide open, despite I know the Detroit Tigers are the top team in all of baseball at the current moment. Or I'm sorry, top team in the American League. They're a half game behind now the Mets, who are rolling, and Juan Soto starting to pick it up for the Mets. There's no doubt in my mind there with the bat. But when you're looking at this, Zach, there's so many teams that could make some noise. But did you expect that the Los Angeles Angels would jump into second place in the AL West? Was that on your bingo card at this point of the season?
No, and actually we can go back to their seats and say, in fact, when we did buy or sell, I completely sold them at what was that, 20 games in?
I think you weren't the only one that was selling the Angels.
I was not thinking. Zach Neto, Shanuel, 1-2. I mean, that's just Zach Neto becoming a good hitter is one of the best stories in baseball, because he literally was brought up less than a year after he was drafted, because that's what the Angels do, literally just to play defense, because he is such a wizard defensively. So for him to find that offensive gear and kind of solidify himself in the leadoff spot, then I mean, they've got a team. And I'll say it because, I'm holding on to every last second that I can make this argument. When you have the greatest baseball player of all time and Mike Trout healthy, good things happen in your lineup.
Greatest baseball player of all time.
Yeah, that's mine. I've held. He's your Jordan. Yeah, he's been my Jordan for pretty much probably since 2013, 14. And I thought, unfortunately, injuries kind of took that argument away. I'm not naive. He's not. But he was the guy that I genuinely was like, we're watching the greatest of all time. Shohei's going to take over eventually. Hell, Aaron Judge, but I did genuinely think without injury, conversation about Trout, if he's up there.
I mean, look, one thing I wanted to see was a healthy Mike Trout. Like, truly wanted to see it. Why? He's so fun to watch. And I still give a lot of credit to, I know that I'm a baseball enthusiast, all right? I like seeing talented players go out there and do their thing, regardless of what team they play for, especially if they're a stand-up guy. I know you're not going to want to root for him. Orioles fans like Aaron Judge, good dude. I know the one thing that people knock him because he plays for the Yankees. I get it. If you're from Baltimore, you're from the AL East. But what Judge is doing, it's unbelievable to watch. It truly is. What Shohei Ohtani is doing is unbelievable to watch. Heck, another player, Jacob Wilson, coming up here and taking the league by storm. He's been fun to watch for different reasons. He's able to have the great bat-to-ball skills and do some tremendous things out there in the sack, which apparently will become the Vegas A's. I don't know how I still feel about all of that, but that is just the way the cookie crumbles. But this whole conversation, though, Zach, stemmed from that the AL, there's so much that's going to be left decided here. Toronto is on a bender right now. They have won 8 of their last 10 and are a season best, I believe, 8 games over 500. The Tampa Bay Rays are 4 games over 500, winners of 6 of their last 10. Boston now has righted the ship a little bit, won 6 of their last 10. And then the Baltimore Orioles, winners of 7 of the last 10. Teams are playing very well in the American League right now. They're trying to turn the tide. And when you look around the rest of the American League, look, Zach, there's one team over 500 in the AL West. It's the Houston Astros. They are inevitable. In the Central, they got 4 teams that are 500 or above: Detroit, Minnesota, Cleveland, and Kansas City, all very, very solid baseball clubs. But there isn't one that stands out to me besides, yes, Detroit's record is so impressive, but you're talking about putting the fear in from a team. I think that's still the Dodgers. That's the only true team of all the teams in baseball where I can say, you know what, the Dodgers are going to be there. Like, the Dodgers are a team because they've proven it over and over again. The Mets, they have belief, but we've seen team gets hot in the postseason, just like the Mets did to the Phillies last year. You can knock them right on out. And the Cubs are having a great start to the year, 14 games over 500. But at the same time, there's no team that has this being crowned feeling. If you want to say the Dodgers, go ahead. But they have their flaws just like every other team in baseball. So that is something there. And we'll take a quick trip here as we do around a little bit of Major League Baseball. Before we go around Major League Baseball, though, Zach, I think we do need to take a trip on down to the farm since we're wearing these hats here. But before we do that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show. We do this live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right here on YouTube, X, and Facebook. We apologize for the inconvenience today with the technology. We usually would have our call-ins on Thursday. We'd usually be able to pull up some of our previous interviews and clips so you guys could be even more entertained. For the meantime, you're just going to have to settle for Zach, myself, and whatever else you guys are adding to that wheel. And Zach, I think I saw a couple other things on that list.
So far we've added 70. We have 75 push-ups, 100 jumping jacks, and 50 scissor kicks. So we need 3 more exercises for the wheel.
So what are they again?
75 push-ups, 100 jumping jacks, 50 scissor kicks, and then we have 3 more empty spots. It's up to you guys. It's up to you.
It's up to the people. We are for the people. We are for the people. Now, let's go down to the farm. I really want a little bit of banjo music. Does that thing have a banjo thing on there?
Let me check.
Do 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 do.
We're not even hooked up.
We're not even hooked up to it. I forgot.
On
We're all out of sorts today. All out of sorts. But hey, talking to Tim Foreman today, I should have asked him, how do you slap the bass? Yeah. Slap the bass, man. Do you know what movie that I'm talking about there? Slapping the bass? No? I know bass is supposed to be down here, but air bass is all the way up here, I wish, Zach, that you would watch some more movies. I wish that we could have a conversation where that you get me at all times. You're getting there. I'm starting to sprinkle.
It's slowly but surely we're making our way. Slowly, we've gotten pretty much all the Austin Powers Wedding Crashers. We've gotten those.
You are, one day you're just going to wear all black, the black shirts.
I need to.
You're going to gas up your hair one day. You're not going to wear a hat. And you're going to start.
We got a different hat.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's a good point. You're a good kid. And also, when we did talk, we talked to Tim Foreman, not John, but they are brothers. They were together from the beginning. They write a lot of the songs. And Tim actually just released his first solo album. So shout out to Tim Foreman there with Switchfoot. We'll get into more of that with Hollywood Casino later on in the show. But guys, let's go on down to the farm with our make-believe banjo music. And we got to go to AAA. We don't have to go too far. It's Sam Basayo just taking AAA by storm, at least in the home run department. He is now tied for the league in home runs with his 14 big ball of the season. Mm-hmm. So Sam Basayo is leaving an impact, to say the least. And you can tell the power's there. He has so much God-given ability, and he's so young. He's still only 20 years old, which is crazy to think. And he'll turn 21 August 13th. But think about just how young he is. And right now in the season, hitting 244 going into today, OPS of 938. He's slugging, Zach, 578. That's the one thing I'm looking at, slugging 578 at this moment in time. 14 jacks. But with 14 home runs, not a ton of RBIs. Going into today when it updates, he only had 29 RBIs going into this game. So I'll be curious when we're looking at more of the situational hitting, how he can do. But talent-wise, man, for a catcher, he is fun to watch. I still am cautioning people, let's not put prospects on a pedestal. I love what he does. I think he's phenomenal. Roman Anthony on the Red Sox just got called up.
He's saving the team.
Saving the team, apparently. Matt Holliday's the manager. He's already on his way to Baltimore, according to sources. But in all seriousness, these guys have tremendous upside, but we're going to figure out how good they're actually going to be. We don't know. You know, one prospect that I think about, this is going back to like a random name, but he thought he was going to end up being the next big catcher for the Yankees. Jesus Montero. Hey, and I actually got to see Jesus when he got
with the Mariners for a little bit.
Mariners, and then he had a minor league deal with the Orioles when I came over there in the minor leagues. And he was supposed to be the guy, right? Top prospect, the next star in New York, right? And it never really panned out, you know? And not that it wasn't I still think a guy is an accomplished across the big leagues, but really 1 year in Seattle in 2012 where he played 130, had 15 jacks, had some issues that happened, and then that was it. Wasn't that guy. So that's just one example just because I thought of catchers, but there's so many players. And we keep bringing up with even Adley Rutschman or even Matt Wieters before, some of the expectations on players and catchers for the catching position is so astronomically high. And catching beats you down. So the offense truly, when you have it, is a bonus. Your big job is to be the backstop for the team. So I just wanted to point that part out. And that will be it. And again, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. We apologize for all of the tech issues today. I know it's a little bit more pixelated. I know we can't be streaming on X and Facebook and everything else. We can't pull guests on, which is a bummer today, but the show goes on. The show goes on as we've been told here, Zach. You're going to need a wrecking ball to take me out of here. A wrecking ball. I'm not leaving.
Erroneous.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you. I know my memes.
You know your memes. You've never watched a movie in your life.
Well, no, I have watched Wolf of Wall Street. That's like I watched it in college one time. I just legitimately.
So are we back to this conversation? We're like, yeah, I've watched this before.
No, because I know the exact day I watched this. I just know, because it's just so long. Like, I can't convince myself to be like, let's sit down. What is it? It's almost like, it's like 2.5 hours, isn't it? Like 3 hours, feels like. I'm looking this up.
It is. It is. But, it's got so many good moments, Zach. We gotta have a staple for the show. We got to figure out what that's going to be. My staple for the dance floor is the leg kick. As you know, just kind of like when I played, high leg kick the door down the dance floor. We got to have something that screams Ryan Ripken Show. Something like, kind of like these hats, but Ryan Ripken Show. And something else.
I'm in.
I'm in for that. Hey, so what are some things we can go around with Major League Baseball today?
Well, one, I was thinking, talking about, he's playing right now, so these stats are a little bit skewed. But prior to today, and actually he's 1 for 3 and has a run. Juan Soto. Everyone's talking about Juan Soto. Oh, he doesn't care anymore. He's not good. Oh, the Mets got Padres, Juan Soto. Juan Soto's last 12, 385 average, 5 home runs, 10 RBI. Starting to put it together again. And I mean, Juan Soto, we've seen it firsthand. When Juan's going, there are very few players in baseball that I think are better than him, genuinely.
As a hitter, no doubt.
Yeah.
And I know that people are going to look at you're paying a guy X amount of money, and for him it's $750 million. But in all seriousness, his bat was always going to figure it out. He always does. Even when he wasn't hitting to that standard, he was still having an impact. And the Mets still are the best team in baseball now as we record this at 44-24. I'm looking at his numbers right now. He, despite everything, still has 13 jacks on the season, 35 RBIs, has walked 55 times, scored 49 times. He's still making that impact. I know defensively that we can talk about that. You can talk about hustle. I'd be curious, though, and I don't condone this because I do think you need to hustle no matter what, right? Like, give your all and hustle. But I'm curious for certain fans. You paid him $750 million and he got hurt on a hustle play. How people would react, because it's like that double-edged sword type of thing. I remember Matt Holliday when we talked about it. Matt was he wanted to help the team in so many ways, and he felt he could steal bags, Zach. And Matt was told by the team and by Scott Boras, like, hey, make no mistake, you need to be in the batter's box. Yeah. So I know you can run, but your impact for this ball club, we need you to hit in the middle of the lineup for us. We need you to be that run producer. We can't afford you to go down. Yeah. It's almost like I'm certain with the Orioles, they gave a similar conversation to a guy like Cowser. But hey, man, we love the hustle. Yeah. No more head first slides in the first. Yeah. We need you out there. Your value to us is more than that one hustle play, which was great. I love the fact that he's busting his ass early in the season, first series of the year. But that's where those kind of freak things can happen there, especially with how things are. So, yeah, I Juan Soto's a tremendous bat. Sorry, $765 million. $1 million.
When he's feeling like Juan Soto and he's got that confidence and he's comfortable in the box, there are very few batters that are harder to get out because he'll take a walk. He knows the strike zone better than anyone. He can take you yard. He can go the opposite field for a bloop single. It doesn't matter if you put a hittable pitch out there, he's going to hit it. He's going to find a way. And I think that's kind of what you have to understand is, like, even when Juan Soto's not playing well, it's still better than probably 90% of baseball because he just impacts the game offensively so many different ways, getting on base, advancing runners, just his, I guess, instincts offensively to know how to get guys in, get guys over, help the team even when he's not playing well. I think that's where it kind of people need to understand that, it's like when people joke that Aaron Judge is in a slump, but he's hitting like 285 over like a 7-game stretch. It's like for some players that's their peak. So, there's levels to the greatness at times.
There certainly is. There certainly is levels to the greatness. Yeah, said it perfectly. For the first time, you left me speechless.
I do that.
You really don't do that. But you know what you don't do because you can't do, but everyone out there listening, you can hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show. We do this live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right here on YouTube and X and Facebook. But right now we're only on YouTube because of the technical difficulties. It feels kind of naked that we can't pull up some of our own content because I really wanted to give people the visualization.
Yeah, like I feel trapped. Like we can't put any graphics up. We can't put any of our videos, any of the things we wanted to look at, break down, nothing. We're just, like I said, it's like the old school podcasting. We're just sitting here radio styling it.
Well, I was also wondering, I guess I could try to get the breakdown because I really want to break down whatever that egregious attempt at a foul ball catch was yesterday. Are you kidding me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. It's been a few years away from me.
You know, there's rumors floating around that tan's fake for Calvin. I'm looking, people said that to me. He goes, how did he get that tan? Rumors are swirling. Spray tan for the Iron Man?
The Iron Man spray tan.
That's, you know what? I wonder if that's a special that you can go to a tanning salon. I'll get the Iron Man.
You can get the, that's part of the giveaway is every box comes with a spray tan pack.
Yeah. Yeah, blue, blue eye goggles.
Goggle.
Oh, you want the Iron Man? Okay. Well,
you gotta look like the Iron Man.
Do you want your eyebrows tanned as well? He doesn't have eyebrows, but you know what I mean. There is like 50 shades of tan right there for Calvin there. But the bigger part is the ball flew over his and John Harbaugh's head.
Yeah.
Which another question is going to be asked: is John Harbaugh the key to the Ravens' success moving forward, or the Orioles' success? I should say.
I mean, they're scoring the most runs of the year when he's in attendance.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation to have.
It is,
and the vibes are good today, man. You know what, Steve? So I saw Steve was having an orange crush though today.
I did too.
Beautiful. And our Thursday shows, I think in general, are a little bit more fun. We try to relax, and that's what we were excited about this whole process with everybody. We apologize for the technical difficulties. But if you want even more like Orioles talk, I am on 105.7 The Fan tonight at 5:30 with Bob Haney talking Orioles pregame. I completely forgot to work in Scrumptious.
I was going to ask if we got a Scrumptious drop. Yeah, you got to work in Scrumptious.
Working Scrumptious today?
Yeah.
Fergalicious.
Fergalicious.
Yeah. I really want a banjo or to slap the bass. That's all I want.
You're a simple man.
I'm a simple man. Drinking some chocolate. Love
it.
Ooh.
So we have our 6 things for the wheel, and I want to explain something.
You do? Go ahead.
So here's what we're going to do. These 6 things we have are 30 burpees, 75 push-ups, 100 jumping jacks, 50 scissor kicks, 25 weighted squats, and then the final one, 10 sit-ups.
Ooh.
10 sit-ups. So here's what we're going to do.
What type of sit-ups?
Just regular. As easy as it gets. 10 simple sit-ups. So here's what we're going to do. When we spin the wheel, if the wheel lands on something that maybe the people do not like, we can have a respin. We are currently at 26 likes. We will see where we're at when we hit the wheel. And then if we get 10 more likes in a 2 to 3 minute span, we can respin. So maybe I land on 10 sit-ups. That's pretty simple. 10 sit-ups, we can get that easy. I mean, don't even break a sweat. Or we can smash that like button. And suddenly, we have a respin.
Smash that like button. So it's 10 likes.
Yeah, so we'll go
or one of those super chats.
Yeah.
$2 super chat.
Yeah, and we can get a respin. So,
and it's just so we can afford Rocco's hair.
Yeah, Rocco haircut fun. I like how the likes have already gone up. We haven't respun yet, but appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, hit that button. Whoosh-ya! Oh, couldn't get the leg up there. Oh, didn't stretch enough. Oh, wow.
Don't you just love it?
Hey, you know what? I do love it. But you know what I do love? I don't love it for you, but I love it for the fact that it's a good bit because you know what? No one can blame anybody else but themselves in this situation, and that's referring to you, Zach Bollinger. So why don't I take a quick trip up to our friends at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. So the funny part about this whole thing is that Zach Bollinger got off the losing train, choo-choo, and it was because he did the wheel. He spun the wheel. Zach, you won.
I did.
And you ended the 0 for 9. And then you had this crazy thought, the audacity to go away from what worked for you. So you want to explain what happened yesterday?
Yesterday I got cocky.
No
Let's
shit.
call it like it is. I decided to go with the gut instead of the wheel. We went Manny Machado, 2 hits, runs, RBIs. And in the most classic way, of course, we lost this way. Manny needed 1 more hit, run, RBI. Comes up with in the 8th inning. And bases loaded, gets a 3-0 count. A walk, and we cash. A walk, and we're 2 straight. People are murmuring, is Zach back? You know, suddenly things are getting a little tense. 3-0 count. Ground out on ball 4. Unbelievable. Yes, you hate to see it, but it's okay because we're getting back tonight. For the first time, we're leaving baseball. Sometimes you got to get yours back. And when I need to get back, I'm going with the boys who also need to get back. We're going Oilers money line. Sorry, Kobe Mayo. Oilers money line tonight, even the series. Cash it. Here we go.
So you're not spinning. You didn't do the wheel thing again, which I know we have it taken up at the moment, but
no, we're going with straight off of we're going feel. You know, we're getting a little feel.
Having a little of this.
We're having a little feel. Having a little feel. Panthers bullied the Oilers for especially the final 2 periods on what would that be? Monday, Tuesday. So we gotta. I think this is the time that we get back on track. There, they need to get back on track. I need to get back on track.
Together back on track. But also shout out Kobe Mayo there. When we talked to him before the playoffs,
so mad about that. They were plus 900 to win the Stanley Cup when we talked to him, and I remember talking. You were like, "Hey, what are the chances that they repeat?" And he literally was like, "Oh, if we get past round 1, we'll repeat." And I was like, "All right, I should have trusted Kobe.
And he said, I asked him, I said, the question everyone wanted to know were the Panthers going to repeat?
And we got the exact same final.
He just said, if they get past the Lightning,
he said it.
He really likes their chances. And right now,
maybe Kobe does know puck.
Maybe he does know puck, but who's a better player? He kind of said that him and Norby are kind of complementary.
I'm gonna say he was trying to give Norby his flowers a little bit because he was describing Norby as kind of the of glue guy, and he was like Kobe was saying he scores the goals. So I think maybe he was kind of alluding to him being better, but we'll see.
Interesting. You know, it was interesting. I'm seeing seeing something with Kevin Willard in Maryland about an article, but
yeah, what?
I don't even know enough to get into that, so I'm going to let that.
I saw Willard trending again.
Yeah, buddy. Always something here. But like we just mentioned with Hollywood Casino, by the way, if you are looking to tail Zach here, try to get a win or handed another loss. So if you want to go the other way and take the Panthers,
might be in your best interest.
We'll go on to ESPN Bet to get an offer going right now. If you put down 10, they'll give you $100 in bonus bets. Plus, they'll give you ESPN Plus for free for the first 30 days. All you got to do is download ESPN Bet, download that app, but you must be 21 or older. And if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or our friend, Rocco DeSangro. But Hollywood Casino, we will be up there on June 28th. And Mr. National, Ryan Zimmerman's going to be on up there. They want us to actually place a bet as a group again. We were on the same page, actually, when we did it well.
Yeah.
Can't say the rest for the other guys in the group.
No, Rocco will not be included in this one.
Nope.
Without a doubt. No chance.
We will have a tequila shot for the group, for the people. So come join us out there. 4 to 7, Ryan Zimmerman will be there. We'll be there probably 3 to 7 at least. We'll be watching games. A lot of games. We'll be hanging out.
It'll be a good time. I'm excited to get back up there on a Saturday. I think the place is going to be popping, too.
I think we'll be popping, too. And also, got a chance. Hell, we might even bring you on the show. Joey, who lives up there.
Yeah, if you show up, you'll probably hop on the show with us.
Hell, Joey got a shot with us.
Yeah, Joey did a shot with us. So shout out everyone. Come if you're around. It's only about an hour and 15 from Baltimore. You want to come spend your Saturday just chillaxing with us, hanging out, watching games, watching Kevin attempt to take tequila shots.
It's
have a day, have a night.
Have a day and have a night. I just got a photo of my dog in the pool.
Nice.
Ollie he never ceases to amaze me. He's a golden, so he loves the water. Having said that, when it rains or he doesn't understand that the water is his friend, he doesn't like it until he does. And he found out, he went in the water. Oh, he loves it again. It's like a short-term memory for the kid, but he is a good kid, and he actually just turned 3 years old. So happy birthday to my pup.
Oh,
Ollie.
Happy birthday, Ollie.
And if you don't like my dog, I don't like you. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. But our friends up at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races, we will also be up there potentially, and you guys could be too, for that Switchfoot concert on July 5th up there at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. So tune in, stay tuned over the next couple weeks how you can win some free tickets courtesy of the Ryan Ripken Show. Hey, how you doing? Thank you to our friends at Hollywood Casino up at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. And when I move, you move.
Just like
that. Are we clear now? We clear on the photo on this
yeah, guys, are we clear? Did something happen?
Do we look clear or do we look?
Is StreamYard?
Oh, yeah, I swear StreamYard's back and we're going to throw this computer through the
StreamYard's up. Oh, we're saying it is clear.
Yeah, baby.
Woo!
Luna. Oh, we're back. We're back. Love it. And also, Steve, appreciate the I wish I could pull that on the screen, but I can't. But I appreciate you.
Everyone's saying that the video is significantly better.
Well, it might be going back down.
Oh.
I don't know about that. We will see. All right. It's been a bummer for the not us being able to do our own little thing as we normally do. But how are we going to decide who's doing the wheel?
I thought it was me because I doubted the wheel yesterday.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I was just assuming because I.
So how about this? We could have two. We can have two ways, so we can both possibly suffer, or you can have a double suffer.
Oh, okay. So I'd have to do double it?
Yeah, potentially, because you'll have a chance here. Yeah, don't act like you're not impressed or excited. Let's look at this real quickly. All right, I am going to. Do you want to play a game of trivia? And if you get the trivia question right, okay.
Yeah, what's the trivia in?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, gosh.
I had it. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Hold on. It's a shorter list.
All right.
Man.
I do it.
Most active can't find that list. I'll find it right there, but that'll be one. But why don't you spin that wheel, Zach, to see what's going to be your fate to start this off, shall we?
Actually, I'm going to come over there and do it in front of the big camera.
Tell you what, the hat, Nick, I see this. Like, the hat's kind of nice. I'm not a big hat guy, as you guys know, but I might be a straw hat guy. Yeah, well, Oh, wow. Look at that clearness. Whoa. Hey, now.
All right, we ready?
Hey, now. Spin that wheel.
The wheel. Oh my gosh, where are we? That was a strong spin button.
That was a very strong spin. My hat's caught me. It's caught my earpieces.
Oh, no way. 75 push-ups.
Woohoo!
I thought it was gonna be on the what's it called?
Hey, hey, hey. Jump up and shout.
If we want to respin.
Hey, if you guys want to respin, let us know. Or don't.
Yeah.
But how's this? I mean, what if if someone gives a donation, it solidifies that you have to do it. How about that? Because 10 more likes gets you out of it. That's like that's hurts the stream.
But 10 likes, we could just.
Oh, Laura gave for better internet.
Well, no, I was gonna say. I mean, it's still that's the thing. Like, it could be I spin it and it lands on the exact same thing. Like, it's just a respin. It doesn't guarantee that that's the that takes that one off. Like, I could respin it and it's just 75 again.
Just 5 sets of 15. How about you got to do 75 push-ups in under 5 minutes or 4 minutes? You want me to go over there and handle that?
No, I can. I'm gonna get this going right now.
Or double or nothing on the same thing. He doesn't have to do anything. Otherwise, it's 150 push-ups.
That would be. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be electric. If I had more faith in my push-ups, I would so do that.
Hey. Oh, we don't have the other camera set up.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you're setting up the other cameras. Well, this is a treat here, guys. We're doing a little impromptu for the show. So we appreciate each and every one of you. We usually talk a lot of baseball. We talk a lot of sports. We talk a little bit about life and pop culture and all that stuff in between. We're going to get back on track with all that when our StreamYard is back working properly. So stay tuned to that whole process. Hey, now. You just going to go right in the middle?
Yeah. Just let me know.
Keep going back. All right. There, perfect. Now, assume the position. Nope, not yet. No, okay. Go ahead. 1.
I'm going at the ground and it's kind of messy.
It's okay. Nice and controlled. Smooth. 9, 10. It's interesting. I'm proud of you. I don't care what the chat's saying about you. You're a good kid.
We're already struggling.
So you're at 15, and I put the timer on. You have 4 minutes left to knock this out.
Wait, 4? I took me a minute to do 15.
Well, I just gave you a minute, so 5.
Oh, we're starting with 5 now. What?
I already started the countdown.
What's the countdown?
It's under 4 minutes now, buddy. You got 60 push-ups to go. The struggle. You can feel and hear the burn in here.
Oh, the upper chest is killing me.
But if you just do your best, sweetheart.
There's 12.
That's 12, so you're at 27. 27. Everyone give a round of applause for Zach so far.
75 in here, Trizzle.
Nate Trizzle put 75. So you have 48 left, and you have 3 minutes to do it.
Not loving my time. We've seen better.
Everyone's trying to root you on, but they go, man, the kid just really needs long breaks.
Hey, this could have been. You guys could have fixed all of this with just a simple respin.
No one wants a simple respin. You are under 245 now, and Zach is about to get back. There you go.
Oh, that came out there. Oh.
What are you at? You're at 16?
What?
You're at 16?
No, I'm at 32.
Oh, you're at 32. My bad. That's right. I forgot about the first set. Hey, don't be mad at me that you're almost at under 2 minutes and you still have.
The timer is not happening.
You know what? I'm just gonna set a timer where it's gonna take the rest of the way for you. How about that? In an update,
Oh, do we have a?
Dean's fine.
Is he pitching?
He's fine. I believe so.
No, you can't get that anywhere else.
Hey, yeah, you can't get that anywhere else. We're trying to figure that out. But you know what, Zach? All I'm seeing is a lot of too much rest. Okay? Like, at least give me 5. You have 43 more to go. Yeah, you have 32. Come on now.
Oh, this is rough.
You know what? And Kelly Clarkson said it well. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's Natasha Bedingfield, is feel the rain on your skin. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else. No, we should get a mic, because if people can't hear all the ridiculously wrong claims you're making, why are you getting up?
I was going to move. Oh, we don't have them.
Zach.
You guys want push-ups. I've warned everyone about this. Here we go.
We might just be here until 5:30.
I know. This is on you guys.
Yeah, British Raven's making a good point. I might DFA if we don't get this done before 4:15. 37, 38, 39, 40. So you're at 40 right now.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was going to say 38, but yeah. No, it is 40.
Yeah, so, maybe every show we're just going to force everyone to do 50 push-ups.
I'm not going to push up. No.
So what do you do at the gym if you're not doing push-ups? I know people can't hear this conversation. So Zach just said he's not doing push-ups. So what are you doing?
I'll bench press. Actually, I haven't bench pressed in about 2 months.
You know who doesn't miss the bench press? Rocco DeSangro. But you know who misses a leg? You know who misses legs? Rocco DeSangro.
Rocco's like, it's like that. Oh, okay, so I'm halfway through.
You are at 40 push-ups. You have 35 to go.
Yeah.
And we are so
For halfway just gave out.
No, that wasn't the timer for halfway.
Can I get a hydration?
No, you're good at no hydration, Zach.
Deep any hydration? This is crazy.
I mean, what do you want?
I mean, we got a bar over there.
Zach, you could have done 10 more push-ups for all this conversations that you're having.
All right, jeez, the guy asked for a drink.
Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Zach's living on a prayer. Yeah, Laura, I agree. Zach could have been done by now. Could have been done.
38. We're now 48.
48, 27 to go.
You know what?
I'm curious how sore you're going to be tomorrow.
I'm going to feel atrocious.
All this wasted energy. I agree. Zach could have been done by now. It's a good example for everyone. When you just work through all of it.
Push off bench press or push-ups. That's the other one.
You know what? I'll tell you what, though. The cool thing the other day, I was running around, had some personal situations that I had to deal with, and didn't have a chance to go work out. So I literally just went outside and did jumps, did wall jumps, did decelerating wall jumps, did single leg work, and I felt froggy. I felt springy. Zach, you're doing everything else. That was a great shot, and we got that on camera, and there's no chance you can do that again, but you should just do the push-ups. So where is the making the shots when we have the competition, when it doesn't matter?
I'm going to try that one.
Now, Zach, now go.
Oh, that was cool.
All right, Zach, you could have been done by now.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, he's becoming a little bit flustered by every time we make those comments. So what's worse, Zach's attempts at betting or his attempts at push-ups? That's a very good question. Hey, you know what? The form's struggling, but the thing is, it's okay. What are you at now? 50? You're at 48 before.
So 56. I'm 19 away.
You're 19 away. Yeah. I don't know who you'd want to take more. It is a very interesting situation. Zach is 1 for his last 10. What is with you in making shots? Is it, you know what it is? It's the push-ups. It's the push-ups. It's the push-ups.
Maybe it's the hat.
Hey, your arms love you doing this. Hang in there, sunshine, from Trizzle. 19 to go. Quest for 75.
Trizzle, this is like one of those things where it's like.
All right, get back down.
Right.
Get back down there. You get back down there and you find that dog. You don't know what that's from either. I know Brooks knows where it's from. Come on, Zach. In the straw hat, too, he looks like he's a...
I think the straw hat is adding strength.
Oh, it's adding strength? Yeah. Really? Because it looks like you're trying to do like a...
There is no everything from here.
You're almost at 9 minutes.
Awesome. And I'm at 15 left. You know, I'm going to crank out 4 here. We're going to have a nice conversation.
No, we're not. You know what? Next time we got to put the mic down there because people are probably wondering, why is this man taking so much time? I don't think that they would. I mean, does your voice get that heavy when you're doing something that YouTube would flag?
We don't know.
So chat. So if you can put 2 and 2 together, Zach's like, we might get demonetized because Zach's breathing would be too heavy. So then it makes you wonder, what is Zach like off screen? I'll let you be up for that own interpretation here on the Ryan Ripken Show. Yep, Rick, I agree. Yep. Come on, Miss Slippy, go get it going.
7 more. We're halfway there.
7 more.
I should have said screw it. Imagine if I would have done the respin for 150.
If it was 150, we would be here until tomorrow. Are your glasses fogging up?
I'm sweating under this hat.
You're sweating under there?
All right. Oh.
There's a lot of things. Some people, Jay, is that? Let's go. 7. Hey, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. No, don't stop. Keep going. 2, 1. All the way up. Everything you got. There he goes.
We're done.
He did it. He finally did it. Post-game interview now. Come on, get on over. Do you want me? No way you make that again. Are you kidding me? So I just want to get this straight. You can't hit a shot 3 feet away, but you can make that every time fading away like it's nothing.
Yes. It's ice in the veins. It's just a thing.
Okay. So are we doing we need to do a post-game interview here to really check in on Zach. I'm proud of you though, man, because you know what? You accomplished it. You got it done. We'll wait for the post-game interview here. We'll get more from Zach Bollinger on accomplishing his feat. And we'll send you right back to the Ryan Ripken Studios for more here. You all ready to rock and roll?
We're ready. I'm so red.
All right.
Wish you guys could see how red.
Hey, take the hat off for a second. Take the hat off.
We got some sweat.
Yeah, take the hat off. Post-game interview, no hat, okay?
Let's get no hat.
So here's Zach Bollinger. Zach just completed the Merit Fitness Challenge for the day, 75 push-ups. And I got to be honest, Zach, a lot of people were wondering, would it ever be done? But quick reaction, first instincts here after completing the challenge.
I think at the end of the day, everyone's going to be pretty happy with my performance. You know, we set out for 75 push-ups. We got 75 push-ups. You know, I always say it's not how you get there. Cut corners if you need to. So I think really overall, I gave the fans what they needed to see, what they came here to see. And that's kind of where we're going from there.
So some would say the pace of play was mismanaged.
You know,
it was poor.
I know they're trying out the pitch clock in the minors. I know that's coming eventually, but while I have the opportunity and it's just kind of, a distant future thing, I'm going to take advantage of the time. It's something that I know has been talked about to speed the game up, get more fans involved. But, growing up as an old school guy, it was take your time, take as much time as you need, do it on your terms. And I think that's what I set out to do today.
Do you feel that this performance can lead you to new heights?
I think this is the stepping stone we needed. Overall, I feel like this was the beginning of the rest of our lives.
So if we go to merit clubs and do a fitness challenge,
I'm probably coming first, honestly, if we had to, tell the truth. Kevin's supposed to be here to dap my head like I did him, but I'm doing it myself now. I'm also using this as my towel.
Well, Zach, we appreciate your time. Thank you. You were clocked at 11 and a half minutes, but you got it done.
Actually, so I used only a third of the time?
Sure. Or 3 times over, one of the two.
I don't think anyone's really keeping track, so I'm glad everyone, came out.
We're proud of you.
Glad everyone had fun.
It's all about having fun. But honestly,
can you lose if you're on a straw hat? That's what I really think people need to.
You really can't. And you know what? It's fun to give people a hard time, but hey, I do applaud you because you step up to the plate. You step up to the plate, you get in the batter's box, and you dig in, Zach. And you know what? I am going to go to bed. And before I go to bed, I'm going to think about how bad of a pun that is because I hate getting so baseball corny, really corny, like, holy shirts and pants. It's cheesy. It's corny.
It's got
that's me. That's me.
It's who you are.
That's who I am. I was to give you a chance to have me suffer, but that might have taken up all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I took the time for that one. That's what I do. Team player. Why would I want others to suffer when I can just take it all upon myself?
I would only do something if you can name if you have 3 guesses to miss. And if you miss it, you don't have to do anything.
Right.
But pitchers with the most wins, top 6 current in baseball.
Verlander, Kershaw.
That's 2.
Current.
It's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, because now I'm just trying to think of guys who
have been around. Scherzer's in there as well, so you got 3 down.
I don't know if he's current.
It's making you nervous.
I'm trying to think. Jacob deGrom. No, never mind. That was a horrible guess. The Mets never got him any runs.
That's one wrong.
Yeah,
not Jacob deGrom. He had like 1 win that year.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jacob deGrom is 22nd though on the list.
ERA, he'd be up there, not wins. I'm gonna take a risk here.
Take a risk.
I'm gonna say Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole is on that list. He is 4th.
So there we go. That's what I'm talking
2 to go. Pressure is on. Chris Sale is number 5.
Oh my gosh.
2 guests to play with.
This is now things are getting interesting. I'm trying to think.
They are getting interesting.
Oh. I'm like going through the visions right now, trying to think of just the old pitchers and everyone.
And there could be some younger ones too.
Can't be that young. I'm thinking it's got to be someone who's just. Also trying not to look at the chat.
Yeah, don't look at the chat.
I don't know if they've given it away, but
they haven't given anything away. But
all right. Are they in the NL right now?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
Not until you get to your last guess.
All right.
Got to keep it fair.
Yeah. I'm trying to just go.
Got to keep it fair.
I'm also scared that this is going to be it's a starter, I'm guessing.
Any guess?
Is it a starter?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to say some bullpen guy who's been around.
No bullpen guy. Give me one guess, and I can give you one hint if you're wrong.
It was just an old dude in the league still. Oh, is Blake Snell on it?
No, he's not. Down to your final guess now.
AL or NL?
AL.
All right.
And injured list, people on the injured list do count.
Oh, okay.
Active means they just haven't retired. Down to the wire. Final pick. Final pick. A lot of people were going after your push-ups. The Rockies are better than those push-ups. That's
okay,
tough.
people. You know what? That's probably true. Where is? All right.
Fernie, I'm sorry you did miss the West Virginia chant. You did. Mountain Mama, country roads, take me home to the place Zach once belonged.
This is gonna eat at me.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take him home.
Is it Charlie Morton?
Charlie Morton is number 6. You definitely looked in the chat.
No,
Guaranteed.
I was just going oldest guy.
But you did it. You did it.
Is it actually Charlie Morton?
Charlie Morton's number 6.
It's just old.
140 wins.
You tried to trick me with the what's it called? They can be on the
they could be.
List.
Well,
and I was thinking because Garrett Cole is, so I was like, that just threw me off. So I was going through people's injured lists. I was like, there's no one old on the injured list. And I was like, AL. It was between I was gonna do him or I was gonna do Shane Bieber.
Rich Hill is. I saw him. He's 22nd on this. He's tied with DeGrom with wins at 90.
Rich Hill only has 90 wins.
Only has 90 wins. Yeah.
All right.
So am I going to spin this wheel now?
Yeah. Spin that wheel.
All right. Here we go. Oh, man. So the question was the top 6 active wins for pitchers, and I can't even see what this one is.
Did you get 10 sit-ups or 25 weighted squats?
I can't see it yet.
It looks like 25 weighted. Yeah, you got 25 weighted squats. This is what we get?
I don't know. That looks like sit-ups to me.
Oh, wait, yeah. 10.
Yep, sit-ups. Do you want me to do the weighted squats?
No. You've got the wheel spun.
Well, it could be. We could that can be a respin.
I can't if the people want to respin.
We can respin it.
But it's up to the people.
So we have to get 10 likes or a super chat. If not, I'll just do the 10 push or the 10 sit-ups.
Of course, I put that there so I could benefit, you know.
No, Fat O's fan. Did we miss your?
Sorry, Fat O. We are trying to. We don't really know how to. We just have.
We know how to do it on StreamYard.
Yeah,
try not to miss.
We can't pull anything up right now. So Fat O's fan, appreciate you.
I don't see enough likes, or I don't see enough.
If we can get to 40 likes, there are currently 36. If we can get to 40 likes,
that'd be 8 though. That wouldn't be 10.
Did it already go up?
36 right now.
37. If we can get to 40 before 4:18, so a minute. 3 more likes. There's 43 people in the chat and 37 likes. 6 people probably have not liked. So if you just change that in the next like 45 seconds.
And Laura did donate, but that was for you to confirm doing the 75.
Yeah.
push-ups.
Two more. A few seconds left. Can we get 2
Am
more?
I original?
Yeah. Here, let's see. How much time do we? Oh, it doesn't give me a spinning clock.
We
40. Spin that wheel.
I don't know, Jim.
We're 42 now, so we even got 10.
Wow, we did get 10.
Wow. And before 418.
So people can like this chat, by the
Yeah.
way. What is up with that here? But if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. We do this live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a little bit more impromptu, wild show today, just given everything going on today. All right, here we go. Hum now. And Brooks, the top 6 pitchers. Should I give it away to Brooks? I don't. You know, he might be playing a game. I don't want to give it away. What is it? Is it 10 sit-ups again?
Yeah, 10 sit-ups.
Woo!
This is unbelievable. This is unreal.
I mean, do you want me
put that there for my own well-being, and this is, you know,
I
what,
mean, I wanted to work out.
You know
I really
what, though?
did.
I accept this because this is exactly what it should have happened after I put that on there, because I was like, well, I'm going to do this. That deserved to have happened.
You know what? Sure. Oh man, what do you want me to do? You want me to do the weighted squats? You want me to make it harder?
No, you earned the right.
But maybe I want to work out. You know, I take pride. You know.
Here we go. 20. You doing 25?
Well, it's 10 sit-ups, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The wheel spoke. We can't. You saw what happened last time we went against the wheel.
Am I doing it this way so you don't have to see the grundle?
Yeah, probably that was best.
Is this good?
Yep.
Oh, this is nice.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. I think I just skipped one. Yeah, I think I skipped 6 on that, but just showing off now. Do a kick up. No, you can't do that. All right.
What?
Make a shot, and then we'll see who really is the athlete.
Like that little shiver?
Yeah, let's see if you can make a shot. That'll depend or decide who was more impressive. Up and now we know. And now we know.
I'll make this one.
You have to like and subscribe. Damn it, Ryan.
Can't come back over. Goodness gracious. Is this how you felt playing basketball over play?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was over there just sinking everything. Check the tape. Check the tape. There we go. Now you have to hit that like and subscribe if you're in the chat. Mandatory. Oh, you're going to shoot. And he misses. Awesome. What? Oh, that's just complimenting your shot.
Yeah.
People have got to be so confused if they're just tuning in.
People are tuning into the show for the first time and they're thinking like, I thought this was a baseball show.
What a time to be alive. A time to be alive.
Thank you. All right. I'm coming back.
Going back here. The wheel. We got to figure out new things for the wheel for next time. So bring suggestions. I think honestly this was the best way for the wheel to work out. The first time after I doubted it yesterday, it gave me the hardest and you the easiest twice.
Oh. Yeah. Post-game interview. This is something, do you want to ask me any questions after the
Yeah,
post-game?
I mean, Ryan, tough shots out there. I mean, everyone saw the sit-ups really kind of just warming up for the shots. Do you feel like maybe, you're going to go to Zach about some shooting tips, things like that after your warm up, or where's your mindset after that?
So the objective, just like when you're going to win a game or a contest, you accomplish the objective. The objective was to do 10 sit-ups, and I did that with ease. I think it was in flying colors.
Some would say.
My coaches said, hey, enough's enough, right? So I think I will say a little bit of a mental lapse after, but it's already when you accomplish, when you win, you kind of bring it down, but that's no one to blame but myself. I should be 110% even after the whistle's blown. I think that's what you're trying to say, and I'll get better at that. But the performance on the field when I was called upon, I think I did a pretty damn good job.
I mean, when it comes to, we saw you afterwards do some kickups after. Was that something that you planned on doing going into that, or was that just kind of feeling in the moment?
What were you alluding to there?
Kickups at the end
with the kettlebell?
No, I was talking about it right after your.
They're called V-ups.
Yeah, sure.
V-ups. I know. So what it means is you do a sit-up in the shape of a V.
Well,
Zach,
when you were throwing your legs up the first time,
that's called a V-up. Yeah.
All right. Was that planned ahead of time, or?
No, it's just in the moment, spur of the moment. You're like, damn, let's go crazy. And then, coach talked to me afterwards and said, hey, that's about trying to reel it back in. And that's why I think a little bit thrown off the Papa shot. But again, that's on me. I just I like to be a showman. Some say it's just who I am.
Part of who you are.
Part of who you are, and being a Greyhound, being a Gilman alumni. That's what we try to do. We try to go out there and give our best efforts. And I think I did enough for the fans today.
Any last words?
I look forward to the next challenge. I probably won't lose many challenges. So I'm glad I could give you an opportunity to put me in a hole here. And I just hope next time it can be more of a challenge. Because you know what? I do feel like I'm ready for the next step.
Oh, we'll see if the wheel decides next time.
Well, maybe also you should listen to the wheel for your own bets. And that's all I have to say. You guys have a great night. If I do that,
maybe I won't have to do 75 more push-ups. Then the wheel will go easy on me.
The wheel will go easy. The wheel remembers who's its friend, who's not its friend.
It does. I can't wait for Kevin to get the wheel.
That doesn't sound right at the same time, but yeah.
Get the wheel.
You're going to give Kevin that wheel. Come after me.
Kevin versus the wheel. Pay-per-view next week.
Kevin versus the wheel. Kevin versus the wheel. Okay, well, you know what? I think we'll my puns. We'll get out of here in just a minute. And guys, we appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time. We're really sorry about the inconvenience for the stream. We had so much other content planned for this episode, but without us being able to pull up some of those former interviews, teasing what we have upcoming. That's just the way the cookie crumbles here at the Ryan Ripken Show. But we'll be back to do it again here next week. We'll be live, hopefully, on YouTube, X, and Facebook if StreamYard is up and running by then. Because right now, Zach, StreamYard is back up and running.
Is it actually?
Oh, yeah. It's up. All right, screw it. We're doing the whole show again. Doing it again. We're doing it live.
Doing it live.
Of course, that's how it happens here. Let me put my straw hat on and go yeehaw, and let's get on out of here.
And interview is saved.
Oh, it did? Oh, thank goodness. That would have been it's
processing right now.
Such a process. Woo! All right, guys. Zach, cue the music.
We cannot.
Zach, I said,
cue the
music.
Bow, 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 bow.
As always, here on the Ryan Ripken Show, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we're sorry about all the difficulties today, but have a day, have a night, have a great stinking weekend, and we'll be back next week for a whole brand new week of the Ryan Ripken Show. Be good. Be good out there.